Avoiding these 10 breakfast foods for 7 days, what happened to my body? Hi there and welcome. Today I'm taking on a simple but powerful challenge. For 1 full week, I'm avoiding 10 common breakfast foods that many of us eat every day, without realizing they may be doing more harm than good. We all hear that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and that's true, but only if we're eating the right kinds of foods. What we eat in the morning can affect our energy, mood, focus, and even how we eat for the rest of the day. But here's the problem. A lot of popular breakfast choices are actually full of sugar, unhealthy fats, and processed ingredients. They might taste good, they might even look healthy, but they may be working against us in ways we don't even notice. So in this video, I'm going to break down the top 10 breakfast foods I avoided this week, why I avoided them, and what I chose to eat instead. I'll also share what I noticed in my energy, focus, and overall well-being. Let's get into it. Number 1, sugary cereals. Let's start with one of the most common breakfast items, cereal. Walk down any grocery store aisle and you'll see boxes with bright colors, whole grain labels, and promises of vitamins and minerals. But when you check the ingredients, sugar is often one of the top 3 ingredients. Even cereals that say healthy or low fat can contain as much sugar as a candy bar. When we eat this first thing in the morning, our blood sugar spikes fast and then drops quickly. That leads to cravings, irritability, and low energy just a few hours later. For this week, I swapped sugary cereals for oatmeal with nuts and fresh fruit. More fiber, less sugar, and it kept me full much longer. Number 2, processed meats like bacon and sausage. Next on the list is processed breakfast meat. Foods like bacon, sausage, and even some ham are high in saturated fat and sodium. They're tasty, but regular consumption has been linked to heart problems and high cholesterol. These meats are often preserved with chemicals like nitrates, which may increase cancer risks over time. Instead of bacon and sausage, I chose boiled eggs or scrambled eggs with vegetables, still full of protein, but without the extra sodium and additives. Number 3, pastries and muffins. I know they're delicious. Donuts, muffins, and toaster pastries are quick and easy, but these are basically just sugar and white flour with very little nutritional value. Starting your day with these can lead to sugar crashes later and make you feel hungrier faster. This week I replaced pastries with healthier baked options, like whole grain toast with peanut butter or a banana with a handful of almonds. Simple, tasty, and better for my energy levels. Number 4, fruit juice. Fruit juice sounds healthy, but in most cases it's not. Even if it's labeled 100% juice, it's still high in natural sugars and lacks fiber. 1 glass of orange juice can have as much sugar as a soda. Instead of juice, I drank water or made a smoothie using whole fruits, vegetables, and unsweetened almond milk. The difference? Way more fiber, fewer sugar spikes, and better hydration. Number 5, energy drinks. Energy drinks in the morning might seem like a quick fix for tiredness, but they often contain high levels of caffeine, sugar, and artificial ingredients. They can cause a crash later in the day and may affect sleep if consumed too often. During this challenge, I stuck to black coffee or green tea in moderation, along with a balanced breakfast. I found that natural energy from real food felt better and lasted longer than relying on a can. Number 6, flavored yogurt parfaits. Yogurt is often seen as a healthy option, and it can be, but not always. Many flavored yogurts, especially the ones in small cups, are packed with added sugars. Add granola or fruit syrup on top, and you've got more sugar than you might expect. Instead, I chose plain Greek yogurt and added my own fresh berries or a drizzle of honey. This gave me more control over the sugar content and added protein to keep me full longer. Number 7, granola. Speaking of granola, this one surprises a lot of people. While it sounds healthy, most store-bought granola is sweetened with sugar or syrup and high in calories and fats. A small bowl can contain more sugar than you'd think. So I made my own version at home using oats, nuts, and just a touch of maple syrup. Or sometimes I skipped it altogether and just went with fresh fruit and seeds over yogurt or oatmeal. Number 8, white bread toast with butter or jam. White bread is made from refined flour, which has very little fiber and nutrients. Topped with butter or sugary jam, this breakfast doesn't offer much in terms of lasting energy or fullness. I replaced white toast with whole grain or sprouted grain bread instead of jam. I used mashed avocado, hummus, or nut butter. These options gave me more nutrients and helped avoid sugar spikes. Number 9, pancakes with syrup. Pancakes might feel like a fun morning treat, but they're usually made with refined flour, sugar, and then topped with sugary syrup. The result, a short-term energy high followed by a crash. On mornings when I crave something warm, I made a healthier version of pancakes using mashed banana, oats, and eggs. No syrup needed, just a few fresh berries on top. Number 10, breakfast bars. Many breakfast bars or meal replacement bars are highly processed. They often contain added sugar, oils, and preservatives. Some are no better than candy bars in disguise. For this challenge, I prepared grab-and-go options in advance, things like hard-boiled eggs, sliced cucumbers, or homemade trail mix with nuts and seeds. Still convenient, but much healthier. So what happened after 7 days? I noticed a few big changes. First, my energy levels were more stable. I didn't feel the usual mid-morning crash I used to get after eating sugary cereals or pastries. My digestion improved and I felt lighter overall. I also felt less bloated and more focused throughout the day. It was easier to concentrate on work and tasks, and I didn't have strong cravings for snacks or sweets. Now, I'm not saying you can never enjoy these foods again. Life is about balance. But when these items become your go-to every morning, they can impact your health more than you think. By making small swaps and being more aware of what's in your breakfast, you can feel better, think clearer, and even reduce long-term health risks. So what about you? Are you eating any of these 10 foods regularly? Would you try cutting them out for a few days to see how you feel? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to share this with someone who might be looking to make healthier breakfast choices too. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time for more health tips and daily challenges.